Welcome to a new video. Just got home this morning. It's now 9:45 in the morning. I went to a class this morning. I went to a TCSC class. It's a gym in town. And basically what I've been doing is going to this gym twice a week and do these HIIT classes, like these cardio classes. They're called engine classes. And basically I'm doing them twice a week to help complement Hyrox training. And I'm also starting a new Hyrox program tomorrow. Now, the Hyrox program starting tomorrow is going to be a little bit different than, I'm going to veer off the program because I'm doing the TCSC engine classes twice a week. And so I still want to incorporate that. And then the cardio days that are in the Hyrox program I'm starting tomorrow, I'm just going to substitute it out. But tomorrow is day one of the program and we are 12 weeks out from the Hyrox event. So 3 months away and I'm feeling good, but I still haven't done like a full simulation of the Hyrox race. So I still feel like I'm gonna get my ass kicked when I do it, but there is a simulation of it in week 3 of the Hyrox program. So I'm looking forward to it, but I'm gonna take you along on the Hyrox prep. Life is obviously going to look very different now that Caleb is now in our lives. So I'm trying to learn how to balance, obviously, a newborn, work, training, everything. Logan and I think we figured out a good system working with each other. She's taking care of the night shifts because he has to wake up in the middle of the night to feed. Lucky for me, typical dad, being well rested and sleeping through the night. But I've been getting a lot of sleep, which is obviously great. But yeah, Logan's been a real champ through it all. I feel like we're making it work. Start vlogging some more of that, just like learning dad stuff because yeah, he's only 2 weeks old tomorrow. 2 weeks old. It's his birthday tomorrow. So it is Sunday. It's check-in day for a bunch of my clients. Logan's upstairs kind of getting showered up and kind of taking care of herself. I'm watching Caleb. I'm getting some work done here on the couch. Thankfully, I can work from my laptop. Check-in day. I got to set up a few things for clients starting this week. And then, yeah, I'm just going to bang out a bunch of check-ins later on. Okay, I'm just about to get started with check-ins, but first of all, does anybody else feel like this? Like every time I feel like I clean my office or, you know, like clean it up, tidy it up, it just ends up getting messy again. Like this is obviously all my fault, like all these Pokemon cards here and just kind of like things being scattered. But I do have a nice little display now for some of these Pokemon cards. I do need a case for some of them here. Salamence, Articuno back there, Latios, Dragapult. Yeah, I need some cases for some of those, but like I need to get rid of all of these bulk cards that I don't need or will use. And then kind of like my desk, obviously I just got this camera, so things are kind of all over the place in terms of my camera. But yeah, I just feel like every time I clean it, it always ends up getting messy like super quickly after. So I need to clean this place today and organize it today. But first, client check-ins. Okay, so these are all of these cards are going into the garage. You know what's crazy too is that this box of cards that I have in my hand right here, it's not even all of them. I don't know if this is embarrassing or not, but like, man, I went hard in the Pokemon cards for a little while there. And I've still got all of these bulk cards. Like there is probably close to 1,000 cards just sitting in here. Like there's just so many. Actually, I don't know if it's 1,000. I might be over exaggerating, but there's a lot in there. And yeah, like I said, I went really hard with the cards, but I'm kind of falling out of it now. I think I went really hard for like a few months, spent a lot of money. I'm trying to get better with it. So I need to clear all of that out. I haven't honestly bought Pokemon cards in a really long time. When Caleb was getting closer to coming, I was like, okay, I need to be smarter with my money because I've got a baby on the way and I don't want to be spending a bunch of money on Pokemon cards. As much as I like it and as much as I like the hobby, I know I needed to slow down. I did just sell these though. So I sold these two to Zach, Q-Fant and Alakazam. I sold those two for 55 bucks, I think. And then to Brandon, Gouging Fire and Squirtle. It honestly is hard to let some of these go because these are both really good cards. So I'm making a little bit of money. Well, I don't even know if I'm making money. I'm definitely not making money overall. I've spent a lot of money on these cards and the market is down right now. So I'm definitely losing money overall, but I think just selling a lot of them and just cleaning my shit up with Pokemon cards, I think is the right decision to be making. So yeah, got that organized now. Gonna keep just cleaning up the office a little bit. Okay, just getting dinner going now, making 3 burger wraps, quite literally exactly what it sounds like, just burgers in a wrap. I'm doing 200 ground beef, a bunch of cheese, 3 tortillas, guacamole, ketchup, mustard, and pickle. Oh, and then on the side, I'm also doing golden kiwi. So here is dinner. Like I said, 3 wraps and a golden kiwi. I have this quite literally every single night. If it's not a kiwi, I usually have a Cara orange or some sort of fruit. So gonna have this now and maybe Mario Party. Maybe finish the night off with some Mario Party. Also, gonna have a Coke Zero. Cheers. Okay, it is day 1 of the Hyrox program, and day 1, unfortunately, is a leg day. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I haven't done a proper leg day in months, so this is gonna suck. This is going to really suck. I'll pop the workout up right here on the screen. It's nothing too crazy, thankfully. It's nothing that I don't think I'll overdo it with. I know I cannot push too hard on this, otherwise I'm gonna fuck myself up bad. So 3 sets of squats, hip thrusts, Bulgarians, some calf raise stuff, and then some core. And I am training at Clara's gym for 2 reasons. First reason being is because she lives very close to me. So I literally walk over here and she's got everything I need pretty much. And the second reason is so that I can actually do this. I can actually film my workouts. A lot of gyms in Kamloops don't allow filming, so it's a bit of a pain in the ass, but thankfully Claire's got this set up here. I could go to Dawn's, but Dawn's is a little bit further away, and with Logan and Caleb being at home, I'm like, I don't want to go too far, so this is the setup for today. So I'm just gonna get warmed up here with some inchworms. My hamstrings are actually pretty sore because the engine class we did yesterday, they had us do kettlebell swings. And so I have some pretty tight hamstrings from that. One of my favorite lower body warm-ups or exercises to do before pretty much anything, honestly. I even do this before upper body workouts, is just like coming down into this 90-90 position and lean forward a little bit, get a little bit of a stretch in the glute back here, trying to keep this knee down, trying to keep this ankle down, and also my back foot down, and just sit in this position for like 10 seconds and then switch. So yeah, like I said, and like you saw, 3 sets of all of the movements, 3 sets of squats, 3 sets of hip thrusts and Bulgarians. But to be honest, I think I'm just gonna do 2 sets per movement, because I know for a fact, even doing 2 sets is gonna be enough for me to feel pretty sore tomorrow. And I know I need to make sure I'm not too sore for this entire week, because then the rest of my training is going to take a hit. So I wanna make sure I don't fuck myself up too bad today. And we also have volleyball on Wednesday, and I don't wanna be sore for volleyball. But it's probably gonna take me a few weeks. It's probably gonna take it's gonna take my lower body a few weeks to get used to actually doing like a full leg workout again. But yeah, I haven't really told anybody that. I haven't done a full leg day. Like I've been doing leg exercises and leg movements, but like a full leg day, I haven't done in months. But my legs seem to hold on to muscle pretty well, hold on to size pretty well. I still use them, like I'm running, I'm jumping, I'm doing a bunch of things, but I haven't done like
a full leg day in a while. How are my legs looking? I don't know. I honestly haven't posed or flexed like this since literally my bodybuilding show last year. So, all right, let's get to it. Okay, so I'm about to start my first working set, and I literally only have a plate on each side. And for me, it's a little embarrassing because I know when I was lifting consistently, I'd throw on 3 plates and I would do that for reps. But for where I'm at right now and for my current conditioning, for my lower body strength and everything, a plate is going to be all I need to get what I need out of the workout. And I say it's embarrassing for me because, I don't know, it's just more of an ego thing because I know where I used to be and I know what I used to lift. And I know for some people that is a strong working weight for them, but everyone's at a different stage in their journey. And for me, this is just where it is. This is where I'm at. I can probably put more weight on there, but I know I'm gonna pay for it. And I know it's just not worth it. So 2 sets of 6 reps with 135 pounds on the bar. Yeah, it's gonna be my working weight. And I know I can lift heavier than this. I know, yeah, like I can definitely put more weight on the bar, but like I said, I know I'm gonna pay for it. I know I'm already gonna be pretty sore from 2 sets of this already. On top of hip thrusts and Bulgarians. I don't even know how many I've done. I think that's 6. I'll do one more. Okay, going on to hip thrusts next. Normally, I would slam the weights on the floor and not control it as much as I am, but Chris, Clara's husband, is sleeping right now because he works night shift. And so he has to sleep during the day, and I don't want to wake him up. Okay, I just finished up hip thrusts and I can already feel my legs starting to get sore. Not necessarily sore, but they definitely feel a little bit shaky. So I know, again, I knew it. I called it. I knew my legs were gonna be pretty deconditioned and sore after this workout. I still have 2 sets of Bulgarians, so I'm gonna get that done. And then I'm gonna do the calf raise stuff. I don't know. They said there's like calf raises, tibialis raises, and then some core stuff. So I'm gonna get these Bulgarians done and then finish out the rest of that workout. Now my ego is definitely shot with Bulgarians because I took a lot of pride in Bulgarian split squats. I feel like I was really strong in them. I was doing 100-pound dumbbells in both hands, 4 reps. I'll see if I can find the video of me doing it. I'll post it here, but definitely not gonna be doing that now. I'm probably gonna do like 40 pounds per side. But I mean, again, I always try to be cognizant of the fact that maybe that is actually an impressive weight for other people. But for me, in my current journey, I'm definitely weaker than what I used to be and weaker than I want to be. But I did it to myself. I haven't trained legs in months. So I'm going to shut up now, get the set done. Okay, I decided I'm not going to shut up and actually talk you through how I do Bulgarians because I do them a specific way. I like to move like an escalator. This is what I tell every single client. So if there's a client listening right now and you've heard me give feedback about Bulgarian split squats, you've heard me say this a million times. I want to move like an escalator. Escalators move up and down at an angle like this. Elevators move up and down, just straight up and down. But I like moving like an escalator. So you kind of like sit back. This is going to bias more hamstring and more glute because you're coming down and you're getting that 90-degree angle here with my leg. Whereas if I'm going straight up and down, I'm getting more knee flexion, so my knee is going over the top of my toes, and I'm getting more quads. I much prefer this direction. I've definitely done 6 on this leg. And so that's how I like doing Bulgarians, but let me know if you do them a little bit differently. If you like a different setup, or if you like doing it the way I'm doing it here. Comment down below. Ooh, okay. All right, that workout is done and dusted. I'm really gonna try to vlog and record as much as I can for this Hyrox prep. I posted yesterday on my story talking about how you want to be someone that you can rely on. You want to be able to trust yourself. You don't want to be like that flaky person. You don't want to be that person that is known for bailing on things all the time. And I feel like I've done that to myself with YouTube specifically. And I always make these like, oh, I'm gonna start making YouTube videos again. I'm gonna start posting again. And so I feel like I'm being that person to myself and keep telling myself I'm gonna do YouTube, but I kind of keep falling off and, you know, just stop posting. I get in my head about posting because I'm like, why would I even, what am I recording? Like I live such an average life, like who's gonna watch? But at the end of the day, I can't get in my head about that kind of thing because I have to do this because I want to do this, and I just have to keep reminding myself that. I need to keep telling myself that. If I get like no interaction on content or whatever, then that like bums me out. But I need to obviously be able to look past that because I shouldn't be doing this for anybody other than myself. So this is my recommitment. As long as I keep recommitting and I keep coming back, then I'll eventually be consistent with it. But I do think I'm gonna wrap this video up here. I'm gonna reference another story I just posted on Instagram. So if you aren't following me on Instagram, go follow me on Instagram right now. But I posted on my story again, what is the ideal length of YouTube video that you watch? And a lot of people are saying 10 to 15 minutes. So I'm gonna try to cut this video off here. I don't actually know how long this video is gonna be until I'm done editing it and everything, but we'll go from there. All right, so appreciate you checking in and watching the video. Make sure to comment, like, subscribe, do all the corny, cheesy YouTube stuff, and we'll see you in the next one.